We are live from Oklahoma. Hope everybody's having a good day. Let's get that out of there, my goodness. Suggestion. Yeah. All right. We are.
See on the live stream what Sam is seeing.
Yeah. Now you actually have the technology to do that. All right. In the car today, we got Eugene right here in passenger, riding passenger. We got Ash in the back seat, and of course, as always, we got Sam, who is not going to show you his face right now because he has decided that after thinking he was on camera but then realizing he wasn't, he's now embarrassed and will not reappear. But we are in central Oklahoma right now. We are just outside of Chickasha, headed toward Amber Pocasset, and we're going to get north of the Canadian River. We think storms are going to form somewhere west of the Oklahoma City Metro in the next hour. That's kind of what we're looking at right now. We'll see on that. Okay, yeah, it's recording. I was making sure our stuff is recording too. That's very important. But yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting day. So it's going to be. We'll find out what happens. It'd actually be probably pretty good if it went due west of Oklahoma City, so it'd go north of the metro.
Yeah.
Or at least the heart of the metro. There's still a lot of houses out there, but it'd be better if it went west and not southwest. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Chasing there, from being a beginner's chaser to learning more.
Yeah. I need to stop drinking it though. I did not look at that before I got it. That's way too much sugar. Not like I'm diabetic, but come from a family of them, so I'll mind my sugar intake. Already splurged on candy. I don't need to be having more. Thanks so much, Proxima. We appreciate that so much. We are we're getting ready today. Promise you. I see it, Gene. I think I see a tower out there to our left.
You see it though?
Yeah. There's a tower of some sort, it looks like. See that darker spot against the milky white?
Yeah.
That might be a little tower. It might just be a little cute too. My mind just might be playing tricks on me. We do appreciate that, Proxima. Glad to have you riding along today. Today is going to be a very interesting day. We're dealing with a cap today, really strong cap in fact. And you may be asking, what is the cap? Well, that's what the cap is right there, throwing that definition up on the screen.
I'll be the white.
Yeah, Gene's holding up a cap as well. The cap is basically a layer of warm and dry air aloft. Just think about storms in the sense that warm air rises, but if it hits air that's hotter than it, it stops rising. And to get a storm, you need that warm air to keep rising, that warm and moist air. And the cap is in place above, and it is slowly being eroded here out toward the dry line, but it still probably has a little bit of time. We're thinking storm development 5 to 6 at this point. Seems the more likely bet, but we're watching intently as we speak. There's been some pretty decent towers up here near I-40. So I think something's going to go in the next hour. And if not, we're going to sit here and drive in circles some more. We've already made one circle in central Oklahoma, trying to line our shot up with the developing queue. This is the stage of the day where we're just kind of watching and waiting for storms to take shape. is the part of the day that I like to call forecast frenzy or brewing hour, because we are making forecast preparations, we're making adjustments, we're doing all the things you need to do at the very last minute to get things taken care of. Challenge today, you can see it there on the dash cam. The sky looks white on the dash cam. That's because it is white. Here's a 2-box view of the sky. We have one looking out the side and one looking out the front windshield, and you can see both of them show a white, milky sky. It's going to be hard to see storms going up visually. This is a day we're relying on satellite imagery, which you can see in the bottom left corner when I pull it back up. That's what we're relying on very intently to see if we can get a storm. I think that is a little tower. I think it's like...
Well, there's a blip west of Hinton.
Yeah,
southwest of Hinton.
Yeah, it looks like it's like a little anvil. Like one of those very skinny towers that go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it looks like. I've been wrong before. It's just so hard, you can't see anything out there.
Yeah, there's very little contrast.
It'll get better if we get a storm. I think the big question today is whether we get a storm. I mean, everything else is there, but do we get a storm? Sam. Question by Tanner about Wichita through Augusta, Kansas. I would say keep an eye on the weather. Most weather models actually show stuff forming after dark in Kansas, so that makes it even more dangerous. If you got a weather radio, you definitely want to set it and have alerts on. Be a bumpy night. There's actually some indication. I know we got folks watching from all over. There's some indication of storms forming all through the night in Oklahoma and Kansas with a tornado threat. Most notably stuff forming a little bit after midnight. So it will be a long night. You want to have a weather radio set. And you want to be very mindful of that today, because it could be a long, bumpy evening. This is the first round that we're watching and waiting. It's just so hard to see stuff out there. It's like I want to... You got sunshades on, so that might...
Yeah, it doesn't actually.
Oh, no.
I thought it might, but it doesn't really. I thought my sunshades might help too, to see a little bit more contrast, but that's not helping.
Yeah, I think that's the unfortunate thing, is that we are going to be dealing with that through the day until we get a storm. I mean, satellite's being helpful. I mean, that area, there's an area north of I-40 and an area south of I-40 watching really intently out by Weatherford, Clinton, Hinton. Pull up my conversation with Sarah. I saw a notification, pulled it up on the iPad. I gotta remember not to. You gotta remember not to do that, because usually that's gonna be on the screen.
Be careful.
Yeah, I gotta remember that. Don't need everybody seeing all my live secrets. Yeah, we're watching, we're waiting. Here comes Minko. If y'all were with me last on Saturday night, we did a bit of storm chasing locally here. Oh, stop. We did a little bit of storm chasing locally, and we drove through Minko twice. Talks about how this is a giant speed trap. All these little towns on US 81 are. It's 45. much change because Waze even says it's 55.
Should send in a correction.
Yeah. I think they've. I honestly, this one has so many. It's so notorious. I wonder if they moved the speed limit signs. Need to go back and look and see if there's a blank pole back there somewhere. They just move them up and back at various times by the season. Sheriff Conrad, they don't have the money for the Christmas pageant at the school this year, so he moves the signs back. Always, you're welcome on the teaching. We love teaching. It's one of the things we love doing. That's what we try to do with the stream. Sam, are you gonna be in the shot the whole day? No one gonna get to see Ash or Gene, just me and you, as typical? We actually have other people on the stream, and you're gonna hog all their space. Such a diva. I was gonna park it at Union City, by the way. I'm not going to go all the way to 40. There's no need to just yet. Mainly because I know that road out of Union City's paved for a good long while east or west.
Yeah.
Learned that on the El Reno tornado day.
Yep.
Yes, looks like Hobart's coming up as well.
Is it?
Yeah, that would happen pretty much, move right about here actually if it went maybe slightly south. I figure we'll stop.
Yeah, I don't see it on radar yet.
I'm just looking at, I just glanced down a satellite, very clear looking towers there. But also this thing right here, where I said it's coming up, those towers are really starting to get agitated in a big area. From experience, you want to get all those towers, you want to get a lot happening in a little area.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they kind of help each other out.
Yeah, they got to kind of merge and do all that. So if you can get like one or two in the small area, but those usually tend to be smaller storms that can't survive against the cap. You need a lot. You need a big updraft to do that. What you thinking, Sam? Anxious. Let's calm down. Yeah, Sam is everybody's favorite. If you don't like him yet, you will be warmed up to him by the end of the chase. He loves everything and everyone.
Wants a bit more practice eating the hailstone.
Yeah. I sent y'all that video, didn't I, last year?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He loves hail.
I mean, getting a brain freeze from a hailstone is no joke.
Yeah.
Particularly for developing a man like Sam.
Oh, no. What kind of psychological effect would that leave on such a developing mind? That's the question.
Well, it could have been traumatic because it could have been very scary if he's never had a brain freeze before.
Yeah, that's true.
Traumatic brain injury would also be a concern. I just don't know what his brain development looked like at that age.
Oh, man. Sam, are you smart?
I would say so.
Yeah, I would say you're pretty smart. I think you were fine.
Stack of cards.
Got 20 miles per gallon on the way down to Chickasha. We're getting 26 on the way back.
Yeah, I was going to say that wind blowing behind, man.
How strong's the surface wind today? Well, it's that strong. What do you think, Sam? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think these are probably wheat fields
Yeah,
right here. Lots of rain here this next week. Yeah. Excuse me, Thursday and Friday will be full of rain until Saturday.
Yeah.
And then a front comes, all that brings a front through, and then the next week is pretty much dry. And after tomorrow, it's going to be, actually Thursday, after Thursday, it's going to be about 10 days. I don't think we're chasing Thursday, though.
Yeah.
I'm not chasing Thursday, at least. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. Seriously, this is the worst part of the chase for me. I can't stand this part where this is again psychologically the part where there's zero control. If there's a storm, you got something to do. You can get in position, all that, but when you're waiting on a storm, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, you just wait.
There's literally nothing you can do. You just gotta wait and see if something happens.
But even waiting can be an adventure.
Not so sure about that.
A therapist would say, allegedly.
Not so sure. What do you think, Sam? Is waiting an adventure? Seems like everything's an adventure. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, this sky is just so milky because of that cirrus.
Yeah. And it appears to be thickening up, too.
Yeah, it might be. It's either thickening or you're just getting the sun lowering, so it's looking thicker and darker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The overhead, you can still see the sky through it.
Yeah.
Which is about the same as it was earlier.
Yeah, I think you're going to end up with a couple of storms today. I just think that the timing is definitely, you're looking closer to 23Z, 5, 6 o'clock. Somewhere between there, 5 to 6.
I got your schnoz there, Sam. Then you promptly spray me with schnoz juice.
Yeah, he's like, well, listen, you want to play that game? That's right, here's a weapon. Part of me wonders if the sun lowering might help us see towers out to the west better, though.
Yep.
Maybe adding some contrast to the horizon a little bit. Actually, Columbia is all
Looks like from here east, 152 is closed.
Yeah. Hope we don't need it.
Yeah, you apparently got to go up to 40.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta go south on Chickasha. Thanks, bud. And east, or you gotta go. Or south to Minko and east.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you could go that far.
Yeah. You gotta go across the river, though. Okay, we'll stop at this Love's right here.
I say that's new since El Reno.
Yeah, that wasn't here. Just south of the path, actually, 2013 path. It passed maybe a mile north of this Love's.
Yeah, I think. Let me look here. I think this road just north of this complex of buildings is where I was when it passed.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't very far up there from here. This is where
it was just
This is where it started swinging northeast.
Okay, where is the road?
It's right up here. It's the power lines. Actually, that might not be it.
Yeah. I bet.
Yeah,
Right
that's
now,
it.
right where that Love's is. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
wasn't there. I was on this road.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. No, yeah, actually, there's a road right here by the Love's.
Yeah.
That's what you turn onto.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I was.
Hopefully, there's not a 2 point something mile wide tornado today. great. Sam, all these little loves have dog parks, bud. Look at that.
So you can romp. Yeah, I think the southern edge of the tornado was just north of that water tower up there.
Yeah, that's probably about right. That seems right to me.
Yeah, because I think I could see that still.
Look at Sam. There we go. I was going to get parked all the way over here to the edge.
Oh, here's a chaser.
Storm chaser. Hey, Sam. Let's calm her down, buddy.
Weather balloon from those chasers.
Oh yeah, no, that's the folks who do the weather balloons. Yep.
Yeah.
It's actually a great parking spot that they took. I saw them and decided not to do it. What? No. Not that today. Yeah. Take a look at this.
What's that? Yeah.
It's looking pretty pretty inspiring out there. Let me take a look at radar.
Yeah, I haven't looked in a little bit either.
They have that thing that's been there at Tonkawa a good long while.
Yeah, that's the stuff that moved up from west of him.
Yeah.
There aren't any blips.
It's a blip down by Lawton. It's headed the dry line, but it's on that convergence boundary. But that's well in play too. That's just a trip back down the Chickasha. But I got a little nervous. I didn't want to be sitting south of Minko and all those towns needing to get north in a hurry. South easier, it's not as big of a hurry, but north you'd be in a bigger hurry.
Yeah.
Cheating a little bit north. Let me look at satellite on that. Yeah, that's real. There's a tower that's going
That
up.
is a real tower.
Yeah, south by Lawton. You can just barely see it under the queue. But yeah, there's an actual tower there. See, I think, yeah, you can see my cursor. This is one. It's been trying for well over an hour, but this is the area we're watching right now. I'm very curious about. I think this might be the storm. And then I think there might be something further southwest. Look at this, Gene. Look at that, that collection.
Oh, yeah,
towers.
yeah.
Look at that coming together as well. So I
Yeah,
think
it
that
is.
one or this one are, I think, honestly, models.
I don't think this one must not be blipping yet.
It's not.
Because this is the stuff by Watonga, I think.
Yeah, that's the stuff by Watonga, so this might even still be northwest of us a little bit.
Yeah.
Which isn't great, but we can deal with that. Because we just go up to 40 and go east and take the turnpike up around the north side of OKC. Oh, the sky is so milky, so white. It's so hard to tell what's going on with it. One second. Let's turn it.
Okay.
Okay, good. It's holding steady. It didn't move anywhere. And just look out there. That's obviously the sun. So you can see how it's already so filtered. You can just see it. You can see the roundness of the sun even on this camera, which is quite, it's an upset actually. It's very milky, very white. It's gonna be hard to see anything. Gene analyzing data there. Got Sam analyzing data. Here, Sam. Salmonometer. There you go. Sam's analyzing the atmosphere.
Okay, what are the dews, sir? Start with dews.
It says they're about 60, maybe 61. Oh, it's like, oh man, that's a nice south-southeast wind. Yeah, Sam is sampling the atmosphere right now as we speak. What do you think, Gene?
I don't know. Can't hardly see anything out there. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
So low contrast. There's some towers out there, I'm sure, according to satellite, but I can't really see them.
Hey, Sam, you want to get out and try to do a potty break?
Yes, then I can see how the cows are weathered.
Sam's down with that. With that, it's back here. Hello, son. Oh, there it is. It's coming under you, Sam. Oh. Where did that happen? I see. Here we go. What did I do? Did I mess that up? Yep, I messed that up. It's okay. We'll figure it out. See if you need to go use the potty, huh? Come on.
Just so milky.
Do sunglasses help at all?
No. I thought they might, but they don't. You can see a little bit better, but you can't see any shapes really.
Grab my book.
I thought the polarizing might help, but
Need anything. So you're wearing sunglasses strictly for the cool factor. Understand.
see what that is.
Hold up. You're not at all interested in a restroom break.
Not at all.
Not even a little bit. Okay, you can see a tower out there.
You can? Because I haven't been able to hold that way. Okay.
You got take right from the truck, you'll see it.
Oh, there. Okay. Yeah. Is that one north by Watonga?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Barely see it right there. Just to the right of the bug guts, right and down. Oh no, I forgot that was open. Forgot the sunroof.
I thought that wasn't Sam's.
Precipitating. It's doing it. Nope, that's just
Watch.
tornado watch. That's because things are about to go. Yep, Sean, agree with that. I tried, buddy. I tried to get you to go, but it's probably gonna be about 2 hours.
Even from west of us.
Yeah. Ooh. Car's getting excited too.
Moderate. From just west of Clinton to Oklahoma City, basically.
What's the watch box text say? Yeah, Tonga looks like it's going.
50-30.
What's the mean storm motion?
Oh, let me get that. I was just looking at probably 24-35.
Oh, that's amazing.
Southwest basically at 35.
Yeah, northeast 35 knots. So that's actually 40 miles an hour, but still. Yeah, Watonga's starting to poke up through the, it's small, but it's poking up through the Cirrus deck here. Right there. We're watching this one.
On satellite.
We're watching this one. And there's also down here, that's a lot of thick Cirrus moving overhead, so we're losing visual of that.
They have it, the watches actually extends into the southern tier of counties in Kansas.
Yeah. Yeah, you can basically see, whenever you see the dry line's out here, basically, and this Q west of the dry line tells you there's a lot of lift, because that's a dry air mass. So if you ever have a lot of Q on the west side of the dry line like that, you know there's lift. And in this case, it's pretty easy. The Cirrus right here is the wave. That's the atmospheric wave. It's slowly been moving toward us, and now it's starting to emerge out, and you're going to have storm development rapidly in the next hour. Yeah, south of Lawton too. Would not be surprised if you get a storm, maybe west of you, just northwest, west and north of you today, Sean. I don't know if they'll go that far south. Maybe though, because the dry line down here looks, because they'd move up northeast, so you'd have to come from down here. That's where you'd want to look. They're just south of the Red River. Might as well. Well, it's not connected yet. Okay, well, I'd recommend everybody, if you need to restroom, you need a drink, you need anything, now's the time, because when this starts, it probably won't stop until 8 or later. Right, Sam? Right? Should go now?
No, it's nap time.
Yeah.
Go time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what I'm watching. I think storm here, maybe a storm down here. Oklahoma City's like right in here. So those would be moved north and east. This is the Oklahoma City problem child if this can take shape, but it's impossible to tell if it's going to or not right now.
Yeah, that one by Lawton isn't flipping. There was a brief one by Carnegie. That one up north of Watonga, is strengthening quickly now.
Yeah.
Just west of Hitchcock.
Part of me just wants to get north quick now, but
yeah, that's moving north so fast we can't get to it. There's no way. That's a fool's errand.
Yeah, I agree. If that were the only storm of the day, we'd be in trouble. Yeah. We could get to it if it were the only storm of the day. We could get to it. Let me rephrase that, but it wouldn't be fun for a bit. We'd have to go east on 40 around Oklahoma City and meet it on 35 somewhere.
Yeah.
Because it would slow down as it routes.
Yeah, probably would maybe head pass somewhere between Perry and Blackmore.
Yeah, so I'm just looking. That still looks. I mean, that's the stuff that's right there by Watonga. That's the stuff I'm watching. That's actually already pretty north, though. We might consider cheating.
Well, it's west of Hitchcock.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about the southern development. So that's the northern. This is the southern, probably here at Bridgeport.
Oh, okay.
So we'd probably need to cheat up a little bit further. These things are going to move quick enough. I'm too scared to be too.
We can always get.
We can
get back south easier than trying to get to something north.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Better cheat north a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If you're going to err today, you want to be north versus south because of that very reason.
Is anybody we know?
Not that I can tell, but you never know. Okay.
Yep, this is the road I was on, maybe a half or 3/4 of a mile west of this intersection.
Yeah.
And if that thing, given the traffic issues on 81, if that tornado hadn't turned, I probably wouldn't have been able to get away from it. That it kept going southeast instead of turning.
Yeah, the traffic was horrible.
But by the time I was watching it go across here, it was already moving straight east. So.
Yeah.
And then it got just across 81 when it started off north. Yeah, it looks like that was about maybe 2.5 miles south of the south edge.
Yeah, looks like it.
Which for a tornado that size was too close, actually.
Large tornado it was.
Could have had a satellite come at me from the west or southwest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You can see the tower right here to our west.
You can now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Get your nose out of there, Sam, so I can look.
That's a turkey tower, though. That's very thin. But actually, no, that might be a thick tower just with a turkey top. That's a big tower, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, you can follow that where that turkey is.
Oh, yeah.
Go
Okay,
all the way
I
to
see
the
the
right.
turkey, yeah.
Yeah, you can go all the way to the right. That's a lot.
Yeah, I see the turkey now, yeah. You're looking the wrong way, Sam.
Oh.
There you go. That's closer.
Sam. It's got drool on the screen. I can't do anything. It's locked. This is the
my.
drool. There we go. It's clear. I was like, I can't.
I have to let the drool cool.
Yeah.
before-
It's literally locked on the screen. Yeah, you can see it out there to the right. I don't know if you can see it on that camera. Probably not, but there's a tower out there. We see it.
This is developing about where the model showed me.
Yep, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's just like, that matches so closely to what models are saying that it's hard to ignore. And the models had it going on the north edge of the OKC Metro from here, so.
Oh yeah, I see I got a better angle now, yeah. That's actually rather substantial already.
Yeah, it's a real deal tower right there. Okay, so off the best box. There we go. Thanks.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah, I know. That's the first time that's ever happened, bud. Should have got you water back there. That was my fault. It's just west-northwest of El Reno. It's probably out north of Greenfield, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a pretty good tower. That's definitely no slouch.
Yeah, it's right immediately west of here.
Tracks. See if it can go. That could be the storm.
There is a blip there.
Yeah.
And that one up north, it's just north of Hitchcock College, Natives track.
Yeah, I think that one might go as well. I think that one's going to be a storm, and I think this one's going to be a storm. And I think there might still yet be a storm to our south.
Yeah, there's nothing blipping at this point. But
Yeah, that's going to try.
yeah, this is going to give it the college try, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, that construction's still there, buddy. I think the other one, the north one, I think you can barely see up there now too.
Yeah. Well, we could see it earlier, but
Yeah.
it moved off further a ways.
Oh. Well, if this one goes, you want to be north of El Reno, so we're just going to
Yeah.
go ahead and do it.
Well, again, and edge north because we can get south.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather be due east of this as it goes up. If it goes, we'll see. Starting to see some glaciation, it looks like up top.
And didn't see, of course, it's kind of far from Frederick, so didn't see if that north storm had any lightning in it or not.
Don't do it. Yeah, it's trying to glaciate. Oh my gosh. This is traffic. I'm actually glad we're doing this right now.
Mm-hmm. Is there a light up there or what?
Yeah, there's a light. It's just this goes down to a single lane. And there's truck stops all through here, so. And it looks like there's just semis backed up all the way through here.
Yeah. Like what happened to me in Dodge City.
Yeah, this is basically the same thing. There's going to be a similar type of delay.
Well, this guy's turning.
That's helpful. Just wondering how many folks might be turning here. Boy, this is a giant mess. actually got clear. We'll probably hit it on the next light. It's got a good backside to it.
Does it? Oh, yeah, okay.
Rock hard knuckles.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
That's it. Knuckles right there. It's kind of skinny. That's the only thing I'm worried about. It's a little skinny, but that may or may not be a problem. Yeah. Jason is reporting in that he has gotten a message from Sam, and Sam is worried about capping. It's funny how he got Jason's number. It's ridiculous.
Well, you never know.
Yeah.
He was just at your place, so.
Yeah. You got to be careful with that.
They might have exchanged details.
That's possible.
Sam did just grow some thumbs back here, so.
Oh, okay. He now has opposable thumbs?
Yeah, I think he can text.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I thought he could do it by telepathy. He learned that from Maggie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with the price of phone bills these days, telepathy is the obvious choice, but.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Looks like we'll get
yeah.
through.
If I don't just...
It's a long light.
Yeah.
Both directions a very long light.
Yeah, I think that's why it's doing what it's doing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's another push going up now.
Yeah, you see that? It feels like it might be it. It's either going to be it or it's going to be when we look at it and go, okay, well, that was fun. Good job, everybody. Great try. You in the back as well. We appreciate you. You got the stop sign right here. But yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah, there's another push going up here. See that, Sam?
Sam says he sees it and he's ready for it. Right to the right of the pole there. See it through the milky white.
Yeah.
It's trying to anvil actually now.
Yeah, there's a little bit of action up there even already at this early stage. Just a little. Not much.
Yeah, like I said, it's very small. It's the only thing I'm worried about. It's pretty skinny, but.
Well, they all start small.
Yeah.
Maybe just enough capping that it's struggling.
Yeah, well, it's got a good top on it now.
Does it?
It's a green field. Is there an east option? There's an east option at a Kingfisher, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what the name of the highway is, but yeah, there is.
It's probably the one we'd take.
Because I have driven it.
Yeah. Because when we get up here, we got to turn left and go through all this funkiness. Though the locals did turn me on to a possible hack of the city earlier. Traffic everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see both the storms here on radar right now.
slope on it.
Yep, that's what I was noticing too. It's got the right shape on radar, I will say that. Be a nascent little storm. A baby little storm going up. Once we get north out of town, I'll feel free.
Once, I was going to say, the way OUN was, or SPC was describing it, anything that develops is going to go severe quickly. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be very clear shortly if this thing's going to break the cap and go. Because it's in that little baby stage right now where it could go and it might not. Jason's giving us navigation, says Highway 33. That's what we're looking for.
Oh, okay.
So, for everyone wondering, Jason is a Titan as well. He's watching the backside of the system.
Yeah, wasn't he getting some snow up there?
Yeah, he's getting some snow in Oregon yesterday. All right. I'm gonna go here and turn left. I'm gonna try this today and see what happens.
Try the hack.
Yeah. The other day, all the locals went north here and turned left. Don't know if that works or what, but we're gonna try it. This is actually where they shot Twisters. The end scene. This street right here.
Oh, okay.
That's not it yet. There's one more over.
I'd say probably the light, huh?
Yeah, it's light. I think it's tomato. I felt about the same.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, I think that's the same. But with the light graciously turning green for us, that actually was helpful. But yeah, these are in that weird in-between stage where they're like, there's clearly something trying, but they haven't yet made it. So I think it's do or die time for today. Are we streaming a significant tornado event, or are we streaming a significant cap bust? We'll soon find out. So that cap is very strong today, or has been. Hopefully it's, for storm chasing, it's weakening. And weakening at the right time to get these north of the metro and away from the metro areas are going to go. One to the north is strengthening further.
Probably look at that one on VNX, because that's far enough north. Oh yeah, it's up by O'Keene already. This one is strengthening, continues to strengthen too.
Yeah, these are two very clearly on satellite. They're both poking their head over the Cirrus now. Both very much so. If you take a look on satellite here, Gene, you can see it. You can see they're poking their head up
they're poking through.
So. It's just a matter, oh, look at that on the bottom of this thing now too. Bottom left. There's a trailing set of towers all the way back. There's a really...
That's what we want.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to leave my radar on VNX, because probably the best for this area.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's looking pretty good. Pretty favorable. Healthy. I'm trying to think of ways to say it, not describe it as a net good thing, given today's a significant tornado day, but it's what you would look for if this were going to do something. That's for sure.
Yeah, I see that slope extending all the way out.
Yeah.
Down to some little queue even over there.
see. This has got a chance.
Yeah, it does.
This is slashing the other day at like 10 o'clock, so I don't even know if it's actually a school zone at this point, but
Probably not.
yeah, it just doesn't feel like it would be. It's just flashing the other day. Anyways, I slowed down for it anyways, but still. That's it, trying to go up. Southern storm there. Further on radar.
Yeah. It's gaining strength.
One in the north is clearly going.
Yeah. I think this one probably will too.
If the one in the north goes, I doubt this one doesn't go. We are 40 miles south of the north one.
So we could get there.
Yeah. I was just going to start driving north and making plans to maybe do that one if it came to it. I don't think that's going to be a problem because this is a whole collection of towers here, and I think this one's going to go as well. There's definitely there's more than one tower there.
Yeah. Yeah, this one is starting to spread out a bit too.
Mm-hmm.
The northern one is looking better and better. Even starting to get just a little bit of that
Curvy. Yeah.
curvy shape. Although it's still very, very narrow. It's not very wide.
Yeah, it tells me both these towers are really small still. They haven't really spread downwind in a big way.
So I was going to look to see if there's anything flipping south. I don't think there is.
No, I didn't see anything on satellite, but the Stig Sirius is kind of moving in, so you're going to start losing that soon. But Anvil's really kind of hard here on the back side.
There's nothing.
Very crisp.
Nothing flipping south.
Okay. Not a fan of these going in slightly less favorable dews, but they'd still be hitting the good stuff.
Lightning now on O'Keene
Okay.
in the Anvil.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
Now that Anvil's blowing off pretty good,
Mm-hmm.
so it doesn't have venting problems.
No. Yeah, it pulls down on the last scan, but I know why. It's because that one bush is over and now there's a new one forming behind it. But as of right now, I'm kind of planning on going all the way to maybe Hennessy if this one can't get its act together. Then going east, we might be able to get to Hennessy before.
Yeah, I that
storm
northern
does.
one is slowing down.
Yeah.
Slower than moving it, but probably rooting.
Yeah.
Jury's definitely still out on this one.
Yeah, I agree. The longer it goes, the more I doubt. Although, like I said, look, if you look, there's a whole bunch of towers back behind this one too. So it may just be the first attempt, and the next one is the one. A couple of the runs they've had recently where stuff goes and dies immediately might be prophetic as well.
Now that northern one, at least on DNX, is getting stronger.
Yeah, it is. The opening scene is Whisters filmed. That's right. Hey, bud. I know. It's so hard right now, isn't it? Because this one's not healthy right now.
No, although it's starting to push more over to the left now again.
Yeah, I think if there's going to be a storm out of this one, it's going to be in the next tower up. It won't be the first one, because the first one's clearly dying. The tops came way down on the north one, too.
Did they?
Yeah. The decision-making tree, though.
Well, the bill has increased on that one since I last looked.
Huh. Could just be temporary.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Just the basic reflectivity has gone down now.
Yeah. Whoa, Sam! Oh, no Karchi. No Karchi watching storms trying to go. Trying mightily.
Lightning is increasing on that north one though.
Okay.
Four strikes in the last few minutes.
Now, the top's expanded but got lower generally on the north one, so that could mean it's just pulsing down but spreading out. Yeah, so this first push here is dead. All but dead. You really think so, Sam? Be this next one here to the left. That one's dead. Lead one's dead.
Oh yeah. And those next ones don't look all that robust, do they?
No. It's definitely a small area trying to go here, though.
Yeah. Well, I suppose keep our sights on the northern one.
Yeah, it pulls back up.
Yeah, it did.
So we'd probably go east on 51 or whatever at Hennessy on that one and try to then hit it on 35 north.
Oh yeah, the hill is pulsed up too.
Yeah.
Light blue to dark blue, and now there's a green one in there. So it is gaining strength slowly. Starting to get a nicer shade. That stuff straight west of us there, that kind of weak stuff is starting to blip a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's our next shot right there. Oh, Sam, big slam down. Sleepy time.
For a few minutes, and then you'll wake up again.
Yeah. You can never count Sam out, but you can never count him in. You can just count. That one Instagram dog I've seen that supposedly knows how to count and do math. Yeah. Sam can count. If you throw a bunch of toys out, he plays fetch with multiple. He knows when you haven't thrown enough. He sets there and waits. I've tried to trick him and he knows. Yeah, you see those two on the left there are looking better and better, so maybe. That's the original one. It's dead. These are maybes, but definitely better. The one in the middle actually looks really robust and wide.
Yeah, that's looking decent. not absolutely stunning, but it's
Yeah.
decent.
It's not the most robust convection I've ever seen, but it's not the worst either.
Yeah, this northern one is ramping up there now, southwest of Drum.
Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm kind of got my eyes set on that one. If it goes, we'll be able to get to it if we play the long game, and if these go, we can come back to these two easily.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now, is we're playing the north one long game wise. It'll be a bit before we get to it, but it's better to be playing for it than to sit back here waiting on a miracle and nothing happen. Because a miracle can't happen. These can't go. The stuff to the north, I don't think is, or stuff to the north, I think is the stuff that will probably end up going. Echo tops are getting wider, so I think you're seeing more of an ample spread on that now. For the most part, these towns should be pretty easy to get through. Spiked up now.
The northern one?
Mm-hmm. Echo top's really spiking on you. So yeah, I think that one has to look. It's got a long way to go to get there. Can't be hitting red lights though. Of course, we're going to be able to see it soon.
Looks like 45 on the echo tops.
Yeah, it's spiked. There's a core in there that's spiked up, which shows me it's
Two
going.
of them, actually.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that one...
We are 20 miles south of it now. So, I mean, we're going to be able to see it before too long. I think once we get through this stuff, this little dead orphan anvil thing here, we'll be able to see it north of us really well.
Actually, on the echo tops on that one north.
Okay, yeah, that's happening then.
So that has probably beaten the cap.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. It's not in a good, best dews are still kind of south, but if it can get going, it's going to run into some really good dews as it goes east. Yeah. So it's not going to produce it easily. And this one's trying to again, but again, we can get south to that.
We can get that. That's easy, getting south to that.
Kingfisher.
Is it or is it?
Yeah. Yeah, we're only 20 miles south of this storm. So I'm thinking we're actually going to get on it a lot quicker than I thought we were.
Yeah, well, it's slowed down. It hasn't moving north as fast. It's more or less been holding roughly at that spot there, kind of south and southwest of Drummond.
Yeah.
Which means it's probably starting to spin in the...
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it really has slowed down. Which tells you, yes, it is rooting in the boundary. it up there. You can see it.
Yeah.
You can see the knuckles of
Yeah.
the tower to the left up there.
Here, yeah, it's actually got a fairly nice shape on the back side there.
Yeah.
A little bit of back shear, some more pushes going behind the main updraft.
Yeah, I think that one's gone. We'll get there. We'll get there, Sam. Waze is telling me I have broken the speed limit, so let's bring her back down. Because that's the one way we will not get on this storm is if we get stopped by a police officer. Slow and steady is going to get there. There we go.
And it's still drifting north some, but
Yeah.
it's kind of like over Drummond and southwest of Eden.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to deal with Enid, so I think we're going to go east at Hennessy. If you can look on the map and see what north options east of Hennessy are,
Okay.
so I think that's the key. I think we go east at Hennessy to get around Enid. We don't want to try to even mess with that town,
No.
and that'll speed us up.
Okay, that's 51 that goes by Hennessy on the north side.
Yeah, it's on the north side of town. You get to 51 going east, which goes to Stillwater as well.
Well, there isn't anything until you hit 14, I guess, which is a ways east.
That'd be fine though. Is that the one that goes north out of Mulhall, right west of 35?
Yeah, more or less. Goes east of Marshall.
It's because the Cimarron River's right there.
Oh, there's
isn't
a
it?
7. I said 14. I think it's 74.
Oh, okay.
I said 14, but it's 74. That goes east of Marshall.
Okay.
That's the road we were on that Marshall.
Oh, yep,
The
yep.
first time we met.
Yeah. Well, we might as well go full circle and never see each other again after today. I'll just leave you on the side of the road.
Who was with you on that Gopher?
I was
Were you
alone.
alone?
I was solo. Solo and chasing.
Yeah, I was solo on that one too.
Severe warned. North
Is it?
one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inch and a quarter.
Inch and a quarter hail.
Let me know the motion that says on
I will get it. Northeast of 55.
it. Okay. Yeah, it won't go that fast. It'll slow down with time. I imagine it'll slow down and go. If it does what we want it to do, it's going to slow down and go out of the right side of the warning box.
Yeah.
If it does does the tornado thing, it's going to slow down and go right out of the warning box. If it keeps on that track,
Then it's not going to tornado.
yeah, it's not going to do anything.
It's just
Yeah.
going to be a hailstorm.
Yeah, exactly.
What you thinking there, Sam?
Sam says, wake me up when the towers hit 50.
I guess they have. They were at 48 before.
Yeah. It's really small, which worries me. That it's a small tower. And it won't survive east in the less good air.
They're still at 48.
Yeah.
Although the area at 45 is getting broader.
Mm-hmm. Hey, bud. I know. Storm chasing so
The
hard.
bill has gone up like crazy.
Yeah.
Small, concentrated.
Means it's gone. Coming up on Dover now.
It's not quite up to white, but it's almost there. Not quite, but almost there. Yeah, if we go east at Hennessy and then take that 74 north, like towards Covington. No left turn lane here.
Yeah. Had it.
Yeah, I was just thinking dangerous road.
Yeah, I looked back and when I saw no one was behind us, I figured we were good. That definitely scares you when someone does that on a road like this. Yeah, it looks good up there. You can see it. Folks watching the stream, it's the literally the white area right down the road there. That's the storm, severe warning storm. It's very hard to see right now because these milky skies. But we also have towers going up to our left, so we'll probably have another storm to our left at some point.
Now that's starting to blip more than it was before.
Yeah, once we get through Hennessy and get east, we're gonna really gain ground on this thing fast.
Ain't that right, Sam?
Sam says yes. Oh yeah, tops exploded that last one.
Did they?
Yeah, shape's getting better too.
Oh, yeah. There's a much larger area now at 48.
Yeah.
Straight north of Hennessy. About between Oklahoma City and basically.
That bridge needs to be redone.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
got
this
this
is gaining strength to our
west.
our west.
We're in great spot for it too.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing about the move we're making. It keeps everything in place. That looks like a substantial tower. Look at that.
Yeah, that does. Oh yeah.
I should keep it in one lane though.
Yeah, Sam says I'm getting Carson.
Yeah. Sam, everybody's a critic, but understandable.
I'm here to comfort you, Sam. But be careful, I might give you a schnoz shake again, you know?
Okay, get through Dover.
Dover, Hennessy.
East. Okay, that's the Cimarron. Okay.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you missed it, Sam. You should have looked a little sooner. Lake of some sort.
Oh yeah, it's a ski lake. They do water skiing tournaments out there.
Oh, okay.
Velocity's starting to stuff too.
Good.
Good. That's what we want.
That's what it's gonna try to do. All right. Yeah, it looks good.
Dover coming up here.
Yeah, it's Dover. So
And I remember this one when that Marshall Day, the Hennessy pig farm thing was happening, and I was trying to get to the store.
oh my gosh.
I was probably about here when the pig farm thing was happening.
Oh yeah. I was maybe just a few miles ahead of you.
And then at the north side of Hennessy there, I turned east. Thought, well, is this over? And then he had a nice stovepipe planted there for a bit, and then the wedge.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's trying. I think it's the one behind it. The south stuff's gonna go. It's the one behind this one to our west.
Our friend Tim Baca is also sending us some photos. He's closer to us.
Oh, okay.
Oh, of this storm?
He's to the North Storm.
Oh, he's on the North Storm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he was up at Tonkawa before, so he could easily be on the North Storm.
Be there shortly. Yeah, the problem with 81 here is there's a town every 10 miles or so you got to slow down through.
Yeah. Yeah, they need bypasses like they have in Nebraska. You still have to slow some, but
Yeah.
like from 70 to 60. But
Yeah. Yeah, so that would be.
it goes around the towns.
Yeah. So it goes right through the heart of every last one of these.
Yeah. Kansas, it does that too. It goes like through California.
Yeah. 8 miles to Hennessy. Yep. If it does what we want it to do, it's gonna go right out of that warning box. If it doesn't do what we want it to do, it's gonna go to the left out of the warning box. We'll see.
Well, its motion is definitely slowed down.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of north edge of it is kind of right overheated right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's been south and west of Enid for 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You can see the tower now. It's coming to stark relief now as we got north of town. That's what I figured would happen.
Oh yeah, this one's going, yeah. To the west of us, that's going now too. Look at the nice base on that.
Yeah, it's not a piece of junk.
What's that?
It's not a piece of junk. This right one's a piece of junk. The left one is good.
This one straight west of us, that's a nice looking storm. My guess is too, if that thing gets going, that's what will take over.
Yeah. And again, it's definitely in the right spot. There you go.
Which means east of Tennessee as well is a good option.
Yeah.
Because these two this close together, chances are this other one is going to be released.
It's gonna have better dues.
Yeah, there is a little bit of twist in that.
Yeah. It's got good inflow into it. Yeah, they're north and west of Wacomas.
Still kind of long and narrow.
So we're playing the long game.
Which means there's a lot of speed here.
Yep.
Yeah, chaser.
Chaser!
Twisted Century. Not somebody I've heard of. Stop so we can say hi.
No,
Ooh,
Gene.
this one looks nice.
The time for socialization's over, Gene.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All business now. No fun, just business.
Stomping on an extrovert, are you?
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, that's got a nice shape even already. That's spinning now already.
Yeah.
My gutsy gut feeling is that will be our storm actually. We'll see.
We will see.
Nice, yeah.
So going at 23Z.
I'll touch.
Actually one at 22, I guess, technically. Just after 22.
Yeah, this one north is getting stronger.
Yep. Well, here's Hennessy.
Yeah, 51 is on the north side.
Yeah, there's a gas station there. Stopped that a few times.
Yeah, that one, the north one's at maximum mile an hour.
it's definitely got a nice low-level mezzo on it.
Yeah.
Just velocity keeps showing that, so if it can get really rooted and going, it's gonna probably tornado. Probably closer to 35.
Yeah, and it's getting, that mezzo's getting stronger. It's kind of south-southwest of Eden. Surprised, given the way this one looks like it's spinning. But we're in a position for either one. Oh yeah, look at that tower, just nice and straight up.
Straight up, got a nice knuckle back in the back. Back shear, I guess, is a better way to put it.
Yeah.
I call it knuckles, but back shear.
Well, back shear and then knuckles on the back shear.
Yeah.
Back shear pushes back against the prevailing wind, and then you get those knuckles dropping down.
Yeah.
Because that air has to go somewhere.
Yeah, that's a good looking storm.
Yeah, it is.
It's very healthy. Hail report out of Enid.
Really?
Inch.
On this side too. You're kind of getting a flanking line starting to form.
It's all the things you look for. These towns is always the hard part.
Yeah.
Hasn't turned right yet. But given the look of it, it'd probably better start doing it soon.
Well, given the look at it of it, I think it probably has already. I think radar just hasn't picked it up yet.
Yeah. So I'm expecting them to kind of go east-northeast deep in a little bit.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. They could just go due northeast.
You have been wrong before.
I've been wrong many times before.
You know, not like my high school band director. He thought he made a mistake once and he was wrong. It seems like if you look at this tower here, as we're driving, it's moving off east now.
Yeah, it's off to the east now. It's moving. Hi, sir. This is our turn, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's going to go out the right side of the box.
Oh, yeah.
I think they've trimmed the box. But yeah, 51, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's it.
Yeah, it is still moving north. Business end is kind of over north Enid. Oh yeah, we're getting sprinkles out of
Stuff to
this
our west.
stuff to the west.
Yeah. It might just be one of those situations where you only get one storm today.
Could be.
I said 1 or 2 max today, this morning.
Well, now don't rub it in.
Yeah, I know. I did say 1 or 2 a max. I didn't think think there'd be many. I just wasn't hoping. I was hoping it wouldn't be in a situation where we're, none, and also in a situation like right now where we're having to play catch up.
Are you scared? What are you scared of? Huh? What are you scared of?
Sam,
Beep, 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 beep.
Sam probably does suspect my nervous energy. 31 miles to 35.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be showing up very well right now because the storm's pretty well, not exactly right over Vance, but it's close. So it's not going to show the congestion very well.
If this were a clear day, you'd see the base right now.
Oh yeah. That's what I was saying. You'd be able to see that. Be able to see the base.
Early season rocket ships.
Yeah. This one behind us is lipping up now.
Okay.
Strong. Well, that's probably its location by the radar. Is the last sweep on the northern storm looks kind of strange.
Yeah.
But that could be just so close to Van's radar. Do you know how to run the old Sam?
Yeah. Sam's controlling it right now again.
You can't do anything because he's nosed on it.
Yeah.
You. Still too warm?
Yeah. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but thanks, Sam. I'd just feel better if we could see the base.
Yeah, I would too. Man, a lot of light.
It's good. It's getting bigger.
Yeah.
It might actually be splitting.
Well, it's got a sort of strange shape. Yeah, I go look at the bill. That's often the first place you're going to see that. I don't think so. Core is just east of North Ely.
Yeah.
Some of it's going south towards Walking.
Oh, something trying to go.
I don't know. They looked at FDR and said, well, there's a storm coming in towards Walking from Wichita Falls. West of Wichita Falls.
Oh, yep, sure is. Yeah, stuff's coming up there.
What's that?
Yeah, stuff's coming up there south of Frederick. Let's pull this around, Sam.
Well, that is the southern part of the tornado watch. Looks like maybe 10 miles to our left turn. Yes.
This is the highly uncomfortable part of the chase.
Oh, trying to catch up to the storm.
Yeah. It was uncomfortable not knowing if you're getting a storm. Now it's highly uncomfortable if you're going to be able to catch it.
Well, I think we will. The thing is, we just can't see it.
Yeah.
Well, if it doesn't turn right, it probably won't be
Yeah, it won't
worth
be torching.
torching anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah, if it hasn't turned right and gone tornadic by I-35, I'm going to start having doubts about it ever working out.
Yeah.
So it kind of has to do it by then. Canola! Been waiting on that for a while. There's a line of cars here stacked up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one vehicle ahead of us there that's slowing everybody else down. It's not that silver truck, there's another one ahead of it. Maybe it is the silver truck, I'm not sure.
Red trucks.
Yeah, it is the silver truck.
Yes,
They're
sir.
both.
They're both getting out of the way. Good.
What is both of them?
nice wind though. Yeah, the forward flank's looking better on the radar image.
Yeah, it's looking more supercellular now.
Yeah.
Another storm developing behind it too.
I see that. Yeah, I see that actually.
This is looking more like a supercell. It's rather compact. It has that shape now.
What do you think about that, Sam? Up there, long ways. Looks like it's about 3.
Yeah, it could be.
You like being up here, bud? All right.
Before our turn, there's a spur, I think, takes you up in the Marshalls. So take that.
Okay. Yeah, if it's going to turn right, it's going to do it now because it's starting to take the shape.
Yeah.
It's going to turn right and slow.
Yeah.
It's going to do it now. Do or die time for this cell.
Yeah, well, it's looking better and better.
Yep. Okay, not take the road to Marshall.
No, the 171. There's a spur into Marshall.
Okay.
Want the road 71 is a couple miles east.
Yeah, so it looks like there's a Valero on that intersection.
Okay.
At least according to Waze. I think I know the exact place it is.
Is at 74 actually.
Yeah. Yep, that's it up there, the Valero.
This one's going nice. Low level jet kicks in just about now. So.
Yeah. Yeah, but I love you, but you cannot do that.
What's that?
Oh, he just put his head right in front of mine. You can't do that. It's too far. Okay? Definitely would have been a lot more convenient had this other one went.
Yeah, it would have.
I'm guessing it has fizzles. I don't even see anything in the back. Wind, rear view.
Oh, there was still some radar echoes there, but not much. They're fading away. Well, the business end is still well west of 74. So.
Yeah. Slow down, then it's probably not going to happen. But it's the only reason why I've been banking on this and continuing to try is I'm banking on it turning and slowing down and not continuing to move 55 miles an hour northeast. It's got to slow by 15 and move a little less north and east. Faded out of view again. We lost about 3 miles on it.
Oh, because it's 55.
I think it's just because we're going east and it's going northeast, so I think we're inevitably going to lose ground on it when we do that. This is the literal meaning of storm chasing.
Yeah, chasing a storm.
Yeah, we're literally chasing a storm. We're not positioning wisely around it, we're just literally chasing it. I got a stop sign too. Okay, good.
I got you.
Alright. See, because you kind of lost it in the murk again.
Yeah, you can still see it there. It's just contrast is poor. Yeah, and if it keeps going northeast and doesn't turn, then it's just going to be ahead.
Yeah. Like I said, if it doesn't turn by 35, we might be headed back south toward the metro. When something pops south and west, we'll do it. But if not, we'll be on our way.
Yeah. Well, they just reissued the warning. According to that, it's still moving northeast.
Baseball size hail.
Yeah. Well, it slowed a little, northeast of 50.
Oh. Yay! Progress. The new warning polygon looks like it is a little bit to the right of the old one.
Yeah, it is. Ever so slightly. It's looking more and more supercellular. That doesn't mean it's going to turn right.
Mm-hmm. It's very narrow, which worries me. A narrow storm usually means the updraft's small. I don't know if today's a day an LP is out going to get it done.
Probably not. You never know. Stranger things have happened.
Osage County.
Yeah. There's just no place to drive there.
Yeah.
No roads. There's a major thickening on the southern flank now with this last scan.
Good. Marshall, left. Sam, what are you doing back there?
Tell me all about the big puppies.
Oh, okay. Oh, cows, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Sam's arch nemesis, the cow. You don't get scarier than that.
Hope you guys were on the side storm by the road. clear, we could probably see the base.
Yeah, you could at this point. Just can't though, it's so milky. It's dark back there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get on 412 here, and probably. I think this is turning into a fool's errand. I'm just not gonna sugarcoat
Yeah, it's kind of looking like it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I think we're on a fool's errand right now. Because Fearless here is displaying much fear. Driving 60. Almost I-35 now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Front end of it?
Yeah. And we're at least.
Oh, yeah. That's...
I feel like it hasn't really slowed down at all. We are about 20 miles from it though.
Yeah.
But the fact we're as close as we were earlier and you can't see it worries me. Whereas before we saw knuckles and everything. So I wonder what's going on there.
Well, the business end is still west of the road we're on by a good 7-8 miles.
Okay.
The front end of the anvil is almost tie 35.
For the farm. I don't think we're gonna get down there to that one though.
No.
The way this
radar,
thing. Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say the radar loop doesn't show any indications that it's turning.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think it's an LP. I think it's a little baby LP. Just from the shape of the radar. Now it has just failed to thicken up. I think it's just a little strongly sheared little LP that's not rooting and not going to be able to push against the wind and turn right and do it. Updraft's not got enough mass to it to work with this wind shear.
Sullivan says on the way to Duncan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling this one isn't going to turn.
Yeah. This one's shape needs to be basically kind of
yeah, see it's stretching out now too.
Yeah.
More than it was, which is probably right. It's an LP with a very small narrow updraft.
Yeah. I haven't looked at satellite, but I bet that anvil spread's really small. Blip down by Hinton again, though.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Reposition an MD for the storm.
For this storm?
Yeah.
Let me read it. It says none in effect. Must not have come through yet. Oh, there it is. Okay. You read it on radar here. Watch 91 continues. It just says tornado watch continues.
Huh. All right.
Okay, here we are. Tornado threat should gradually increase with the northeastward extent. Isolated supercell development on the northwestern edge. Partially modified gulf moisture. ENX, AWP depicts a long photograph with modest low-level clockwise curvature. This will support isolated discrete, potentially splitting supercells with risk of very large hail and severe gusts initially, given fairly weak large-scale forcing for ascent. With time, strengthening low-level jet will yield very large clockwise curves. Level photographs, highly supportive of transition to dominant right-moving supercells, while low-level moisture is somewhat modest. The aforementioned wind profile in discrete, semi-discrete mode would favor an increase in tornado potential, some of which may be strong.
All right.
And that's the discussion around this storm.
Yeah. Can we keep going north past 412 here?
Oh, yeah.
Up toward Garber and
Yeah.
then go east somewhere?
All the way, yeah, I think all the way up to Lamont, probably.
Okay. Well, can we go east somewhere south of Lamont?
I think towards Billings. Let me look. It would be north of Garber, over towards.
Yeah, just north of Billings, there's got to be a
There's got to be a
whole bunch of chasers are doing that right now.
Let me look at the.
Because it's starting to get dark up there now, so it tells me we're getting close to being.
Okay, we're at Covington now.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 412 Garber. There isn't really an east road.
So I know you got 412 there, but that's just going to put us behind.
Yeah,
It's a stop sign.
I don't really see.
Would have been great if you would have saw that, buddy, so I didn't have to slam on my brakes.
I don't really see any nice east roads there
Okay.
until you get to Lamont. And then in Lamont, there's an east road 60.
And that might be, I mean, that's just going to put us behind it.
Well, that's quite a ways.
Yeah.
Yet till we get there. We're not. See, we're at Covington now.
Yeah. Well,
So probably just keep going north.
yeah, well, we either got to go north or we got to speed demon east toward 35 and book it on 35 and meet it on 35.
Yeah.
We can do either or, but we definitely need to make that decision in the next little couple minutes.
Well, there is a road that goes north of Billings, but it looks like it's one of those, 55 mile an hour paved county roads. I would suggest that the 412 option is probably the better. Otherwise, you've got to go to Lamont and then east.
Which may also be doable.
30 miles to Lamont.
No, we're going to be behind it if we do that. That'll be an absolute terrible decision. There's really no good decisions here, but
No.
35 we can at least go
We can
faster.
flash north towards
Yeah,
it.
it's faster. And 412 should be 75, 82 because it should be double lane, should be 75.
It looks like it did just split.
Yeah, definitely split.
Which means that right-hand side one should be turning right then,
Yeah.
if we had a split come off.
If it can go south, turn east-northeast, we can chase it for a good long while through Osage County. If it keeps going due northeast, this is over.
Yeah.
Over before it gets started.
We're basically straight in line with the business end of the mountain.
Yeah. I would believe that. Yeah, this is just low clouds or something. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, there's stuff developing further west behind it.
Okay.
And this may actually, as dark as that is, that may actually be something developing there that's
what I'm wondering.
Picking up.
That's what I'm wondering, because that's really dark back there.
Nothing, radar isn't picking it up yet. That doesn't mean it's not, because that is really dark.
It's either that or it's really thick stratus building in on the south side of this, which tells you capping's increasing rapidly. We got stratus building in around the storm again.
Yeah.
You can see the base up there barely.
Yeah. I was going to say, you can see the base now. Just barely. It's over.
Yeah.
If there's rotation, it's over to the left of the road.
Yeah.
Well, the weather service or storm prediction center is more optimistic about this than I am.
Yeah. Well, we'll take the 412 option, get to 35, blast north, and we'll meet at about Tonkawa.
Yeah.
If it's gonna do it, we'll be there. And if it does it, there's no gas out there. Probably be fine, 200 miles. That'll probably get us to Bartles Hill. I like the shape of it. The shape of it's getting better since it's split.
Once it's split, yeah.
What do you think, Glenn? Are you going to be optimistic?
Yeah, and the velocity is increasing actually. It's a fairly substantial couplet off that way just a little bit.
Sam, do you feel it? Do you chase it?
Yeah. Definitely the base right there. You can see it. Don't see any wall clouds or anything underneath it just yet. But it may be LP enough you can follow it from the west and see everything.
Yeah.
Which isn't the worst thing in the world.
No. Storm way south looks junky. It's severe, but it's
probably going to take as long as...
Looks like a multi-cell.
It's probably going to take as long as this thing did to get going.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah, I don't see any lowered area, really.
No. Maybe just left of the road. There's scud being pulled up, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the best option. That's not far. From here to the interstate isn't far.
I think it's like 10 miles, so and then it's about 15 miles north. But this is a 4-lane, so it should travel faster.
Samishness. That was the wrong time to be standing.
Yeah. You can tell Gene. Yeah.
Yep, that was the worst time to be standing. Yeah. I'm here to comfort you. Yeah. You just wanted to fall in my lap. That's what you wanted.
Yeah.
That's reachable.
Yeah.
No, you're not going to come in here on my lap, even if you'd like to.
pretty long in the tooth today, I think, for anything to really get going.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one south looks like this one did about an hour ago.
Yeah. Well, that left split must have really been spinning hard because if you look at the way that's hooked to the left.
Yeah.
There must be some sort of a little boundary in that area because that narrow part of the storm, the updraft area, just keeps extending as it moves off to the east. It keeps extending west.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks so much for that, Chuck. We appreciate that compliment. We do try to educate. Sorry for us not being too interactive with folks right now. We're trying to strategize because this is a tense moment of the chase. It's as intense as it gets. Now, granted, we've done almost everything we can at this point. We just got to get on I-35 and blast north here shortly. We're either going to see this storm doing something or we're going to be done chasing today, probably. So, we're going to find out. I'm excited to do that at least.
Yeah, we will find out. That's for sure.
Yeah.
This just demonstrates the difficulty of trying to catch a storm that's moving on from it.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't gained much ground on this thing at all over the last 30 minutes. And anytime we turn east, we lose it. We just lose so much ground. We were about 12 miles from it back there, and now we're 17 again. So I'm saying if we don't get it this time at 35 with that interstate, I think it's over.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
They're old man catching it. Of course, it's also got to turn right because otherwise there's nothing. There's no way.
It's not going to do anything.
Yeah. And there's just no way to chase it at that point.
No.
If it keeps going northeast, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just no way to catch it. In Osage County, you're done. I can vouch for that because that's cattle pastures.
Yeah, you tried it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no sense in trying it through that.
It looks really strange on maps.
Yeah, Vance says it's starting to try to hook,
Yeah.
which has me suspicious right now. Well, I see 35 on the GPS.
Uh-huh. Just a little more than a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Wichita seems to indicate that it's starting to try to hook.
Yeah, I think we're starting.
The slice is probably a bit higher.
Well, like I said, if it does it here, we're in great shape. You can go south of Ponca City. We can stay on this thing for a while, and we'll get a great view for well over an hour of this thing.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look here, it's coming into view starkly now.
What's that? Okay. Yeah. Maybe it has turned right.
Might be. If it turns right, it'll go just north of that highway through Osage County for a bit. We'll see it, and that'll be perfect.
Yeah.
We can handle
Have a
that.
highway through Burbank.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been.
it's a good highway too.
Yeah, I've been all the way up to the junction there by Paulista on a chase. Well, that was the day you were on Tushka.
Yeah.
We had a couple tornadoes up that way too. Nothing like Tushka.
All right. Make or break moment of the chase right here, folks. Gene.
Yeah, maybe.
It's been waiting on us and been waiting to do it over completely open land of Osage County. It's like, listen, I want a tornado, but I'm a nice storm. I want to put on a show for these storm chasers, but not really hit anything. I want to be notable, not historic. All right, here we go.
That's right, this one loops around.
Yeah. Yeah. Sam, hold on, boy.
Hold DD on.
Bud.
We'll steady you here, boy.
Oh, good. Good job.
Good job, Sam. Lean into the turn, bud. This is extreme.
Okay, that's the low-level jet.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a low-level jet.
I just saw the sun shining on top of it now, and I thought, okay, yep, that's the low-level jet.
Yep. And our storm updraft's
Over there.
Yeah, to the left in the dark.
Maybe a little bit of lowering there even.
Yep, that's what I'm guessing. Oh, truck. Doubt it's gonna matter, but come on, man. That hurts. That won't matter. Actually, we're gonna be fine. As long as it gets over. Alright, get over. Come on now.
I don't know why he's not going over.
Can we get past him on the right? Okay.
I suppose he was trying to wait to go by these guys. Yep, that's the low-level jet.
Yeah, and it looks like it might just be influencing the storm too.
Yeah.
It might be influencing its environment in a big way now. Yeah, it's taking on the shape. Coyote. Alright, let's see.
Are you on Vance?
Yeah, I'm on fence. Yeah, it's certainly taking the shape, so it's gonna do it. It's gonna do it soon. There's nothing on velocity, so it's not that exciting yet. Velocity's very nondescript.
Yeah, there was more. So like repeated.
Yeah. You okay there, Sam?
It's fine. Repeated more.
It's okay, bud.
Promise me a flight B.
Yeah. Well, that dark area over there is where we're going, bud. He's like, dark area? Over there?
He's looking at it.
Yeah. Got you trained. You're ready, buddy.
You're very smart, Sam.
We worked all off season on our basic storm structure.
Yep, there's the base.
Yeah. Imagine we'll just follow this east here and probably end up in Bartlesville, and then we'll figure out which way we want to go from there. So I had Tulsa penciled in as a possible place to stay.
What's that?
I had Tulsa penciled in as a possible place to stay, but I'm not sure yet.
Well, it depends on what part of the stuff tomorrow you want to chase and what we want to have overrun us
Yeah,
at night
exactly.
at the hotel, too.
Now it's the base right there. It's coming into stark relief. We'll see it soon. See that sucker now? It looks flat.
Yeah, it does.
table and the flapjack stable. I don't know what I'm saying, y'all.
That went a weird direction.
Yeah, I was searching for meaning there, and it just wasn't coming to me. Just not gonna lie.
That flat, slightly elevated.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, if it's elevated, rooted above the surface.
Which would explain why
It hasn't turned and slowed down. Yeah, so that is flat, flat, flat.
Big circulation of water is about in that area there.
Yeah, it'd be just to the left of the road.
There's a little bit of a bowl shape there.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if FCC knows what they're talking about in their MD.
Yeah, well, I'd said today that about 7 and 8 is when it's basically drop dead time for these things. Because after that, this cap's just going to make it hard for them to get through that tilt and stretch. Key component of tornadoes. That's it right there. Visually, it looks like it's back there, but radar says
says
It's on the right side.
Yeah. Radar says it'd be over here on the right. So visually, my brain is going back here to the left, where I see a little bit of a horseshoe almost into the base. But it might also be more. It might be oriented north-south, and it's just tricking us because the front flank downdraft may be stratus, so that might be it over here on the left. Away from where are we? We're 7 miles away, so that might be the case, actually.
Well, that's Wichita. According to the Wichita radar thing, it should be straight ahead of us. According to Vance, it should be left of the highway.
Yeah, Vance is closer, so I trust it.
Yeah. Oh my, yeah, there's pretty well right over Tonkawa now. There's on Vance, there's a couple. Rotating the wrong way though.
Yeah, might be side lobing. Got the alert. It's a big hail.
North is moving into 6960.
So what the chat says.
Yeah, I think that's.
I would believe it. The way it looks cold. Cold and elevated.
Lower temps, lower dues, increased capping. Yeah, the SPC says better environment. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Baca must be over here somewhere from his latest picture.
Yeah. It's the prettiest storm I've ever seen. I don't know about y'all. This thing is going nuts. This kind of structure, I'm surprised y'all don't have your cameras out. Snapping pictures.
I don't know, just the flat flapjack on a flat table is doing it for me today.
You know, there's a lot to be said about things to be learned in life and the flatness that a flat base could bring. And I'm running out. I'm reaching. I got nothing. I got nothing. Just looking for
What
me.
I've learned about storm chasing is that there's something for everyone. So I'm sure that there's someone out there that's like, yes, perfect flatness, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, this is it right here. Been waiting my whole life to see this thing.
First time and the last time.
Yeah,
Okay, according to radar, the rotation's up here.
yeah. I think I'm seeing Scud
Yeah.
in the RFC back here on the left. See that?
Yeah.
Yes, I think this is the RFD right here.
Yeah.
But we did catch it,
Yeah.
so it counts for something. Yeah, this looks very elevated. Very not surface based right now.
I don't think it is, yeah.
That flatness right there, folks, you see, that's with I don't see any scud rising into it. In fact, the low level features you would look for in a supercell aren't really visible, which worries me. Might be right at the road still.
We're starting to see that moss right now under the base, which is often something you see with an elevated storm.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can see that through the camera. I can see it with my eyes.
Yeah, you can see it there on the left side of the highway.
Yeah.
In particular. Yep.
The storm above a warm front, for example, looks like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does. It looks like it's not surface based at all. It looks like it's rooted above with that flatness.
4.5 to 60.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in good shape. Well, we might if it's really truly dropping baseballs. We're about to get some big hail on the side of the road.
Well, I was going to say, it looks like there's some hail shafts there north of
Yeah, Tonkawa.
Tonkawa.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious as if it's organizing to our east. Radar looks weird. I thought that was a storm blowing up in the front flank, but I'm not sure now. Wonder if that's like a new area of rotation.
Yeah, it looks to me like
Couplet S. Potentially.
looks like something's happening there just northeast of Tonkawa.
Yeah.
There's some broad rotation there. Like something's going on over.
Yeah, right over there to the right.
Yeah.
It's definitely gotten a better overall shape. It's bigger and not as thin anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, the hail core is kind of northeast of Tonkawa. Actually, the end of it is
Speeding would be a big mistake.
north edge of it, kind of on the south edge of Blackburn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that must be reinvigorating itself.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's much better than
And then I think rotation shifting to back almost straight over the highway again. Yeah. Maybe just a little east of the highway. Level jet is enough to get this thing going.
east, so we'll just follow it east the direction you're going tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some hail shafts over.
Yeah,
That might be rain, I don't know. I suspect it's hail shafts. That would be about where radar on the film shows the heaviest core is. That stuff is falling out.
Yeah, it's what that was definitely a storm that blew up in the front flank. That's what that was, because it's ingested in now. And the storm got a lot bigger, which is something we needed about an hour ago.
Yeah.
We needed to create updrafts around it and pull them in toward it. So now let's see what happens. What do you think, Sam?
Well, they've reissued the severe warning.
Yeah, same track, isn't it?
Yeah, except slower. Well, no, I guess maybe not. I was going to say slower, but no, I don't think so. Same track, same speed, more or less. Well, no, slower, 45 miles per hour now.
Okay, well, that's something.
It's getting a little more reasonable. Well, I may end up with three kind of smallish supercells down south. But they're not supercells yet, but and they're very small. Yeah, that's what we wanted to. I wanted it to look like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Well, we did catch it. Good driving, Rachel.
Yeah. We have caught it. There's something to be said about that, at least. Oh no, this is good. We're going to bypass town. Okay. Yeah, we're not going into town. I was slowing down instinctively, so I thought we might be heading into town, but I think
I think this bypasses it.
Yeah, this
Tonkawa is there.
yeah. Good job, northern Oklahoma, at least. Yeah.
The bill has gone way down.
I was curious about that. I was curious.
This is from the last time I looked, which was about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, that was something I was curious about. I didn't want to jinx it. I'm beginning to wonder if it's elevated because it's getting capped.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly elevated then. It's not surface based.
Yeah.
From all the indications that we see.
Yeah. Yeah, I was curious if it might be getting capped. That's why we're
You know, that's interesting because the what was that, SPC, or was that a forecast analysis from Wichita yesterday talked about storms that would be ever so slightly elevated,
yeah.
but might have enough energy to become surface based.
Like there could be a slight, maybe lowering just to our north.
Yeah.
I don't know how that matches with radar, but it'd be just north of us. So if that matches, that might be it.
Yeah, could be. There's a really, really broad down south or rocket ships as well.
And I promise you, it's actually tougher to chase them up there.
Yeah.
They're down there.
I believe it.
Yep. So I'm expecting them to be rocket ships tomorrow, but I'm expecting to do the intercept thing, get out in front, and pick a
And
spot.
let them go by.
Yeah. So I think we'll have some options tomorrow. So we'll do that. Alright, well, yeah, that base is really flat, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's weakening. From the last scan now, they'll
Yeah.
gone down even further. So the low-level jet hasn't helped it, and it's actually
Happens. Happens. Yeah, it would be. It'd be north of us. Is what radar. So we just looked at the radar for the first time in a while. You're right there, basically where the stream's pointing at right now. Yeah, well, I'm impressed we got back north of it, or got back into
got
the
to
spot.
it. We got my first severe storm of the year, such as it is.
Yeah. Good job, everybody. First severe storm of the year. Actually, this is my second, but still. We did it! Back!
Well, I guess then we start thinking about setting up for tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those are pieces of crap down south, aren't they?
Yeah, they're just a mess.
Yeah, just looked at it.
They might do something overnight.
Actually, I think they'll die in the next hour.
You think so?
Yeah, I think everything's... If this one's gonna die, those are gonna die. Well, you can actually kind of see a bell shape to this updraft now.
Yeah. Not much lightning.
No,
At least CG.
that's another thing I noticed. Makes me wonder. So I haven't seen any lightning strikes either myself.
There may be some up in the storm. Yeah, there are, but not clogged ground.
I mean, it's right there though. That's the spot. If it's gonna try it, if it's gonna try a funky business, it'll do it right there to our north, right to our off.
Right straight, yeah, to our left. Yeah, exactly. Exactly straight north to our left. That's where it'll happen. Yeah.
I'm seeing maybe some sky. See that?
Yeah,
couple
there's
fingers,
a couple
maybe.
little fingers there, yeah. That's exactly where it would be.
Can't tell Sam that he's getting compliments. Yeah.
Oh.
He'll get a big head if he finds that out. Okay.
You didn't hear that, Sam. You didn't hear that.
Heard nothing about it. Well, it's kind of open. You might be able to get out here just far enough to get the tower. Get some pictures of the tower leaning over for the sunset. There's definitely a possibility of it. I can see it right here, so I'm gonna try.
See that? Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try for that. But that leads us to maybe a time lapse. So
Well, not a completely wasted day.
yeah, gives me some good stuff, B-roll. Oh, there was a strike. I saw it.
Okay, well then I better start
Made his last
watching.
breath.
It's
See, you can see your last breath.
Sam's got to learn the trick of talking crap about the storm, saying it's gonna die.
Yeah. That was Walt Gish's.
See, the way I talk crap about storms is not stream appropriate. So that's why I'm not.
It's very, very smart. Very smart. Stream is PG.
Yeah. None of it would be
junk. You know good. I don't want it to do it now unless you're going to turn right, but you don't have the guts to turn right, Storm. You're a coward and a half, Storm. You don't know what you want. The only thing you want is to be a little pathetic. I don't know. I'm not good at talking crap.
I know. A little pathetic rainstorm.
Yeah, you're just a little thunder shower at this point. Storm.
Barely a drizzle. Flapjack.
A flapjack and flapjack curtain.
As Andy Gabrielson of blessed memory used to say, garden showers.
Yeah. Here's a little garden shower. Just a piece of junk's what it is. Can't believe it.
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah. Now there may be some time lapse to be had.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but I do wonder if they shot the refinery scene here for Twisters at Ponca City.
Chaser.
Uh-huh.
Jason.
You just come on over. There you go.
Wow, that's really good.
Ah. You can see it right there. What you doing there, Sam?
You know, stuff.
You're gonna stop. Hey, bud. Yeah, I see you. Those knuckles up there. I mean, it's a solid looking storm from this vantage point. It's definitely, I mean, it's struggling hardcore though. Radar says it. Punch it. Punch my iPad. Punch the screen. See what happens. It's Coco. I guess my windshield wipers are still going.
Good.
I don't know why we were doing that. Might have been Sam who did that. Forced me to do that.
Chaser.
Yeah, it's Coco. Don't know which one, but it's Coco.
Oh, KOCO. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got that thing on the roof that you had for a while.
Yeah.
Turned his camera to look back at it.
Yeah.
Can't see who it is.
No. Getting across the river here, and then we'll figure out what we're doing with line. I think we probably should stop if we want to get a time lapse of this thing. But if we stop, we're calling it. We're saying that we're not going to even try to get back on this thing.
Say down south. Sullivan says core's evaporating.
Yeah, they look pathetic down south. I mean, this one looks pathetic too, but in a different type of way. It's still fine. I mean, I love seeing storms, so I'm pretty chilled, but definitely not the strongest storm I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it isn't.
No. I can tell you that. It's definitely not the strongest I've ever seen. Doesn't mean it's a bad storm. It's pretty cool. Arkansas River. Drive up here about 5 miles or so and probably give her a stop and looks at it. It does not, from the loop I'm seeing, does not look like it's turning at all. It's just going to keep on its path northeast,
And
which is base. That's game over for us.
And now we know why, too.
Yeah,
Because it's slightly elevated, probably
Yeah.
even from the very beginning.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's because there's no north-south roads in Osage County, so that's small game.
So what you thinking, heading south to 40 and then east to Fort Smith? Or?
Yeah, I would. Once we stop and I get a camera set up, I'll route and see how far everything is and what the route is. Because I know you can go south and east out of Tulsa pretty fast.
Yeah.
So we could probably get down to 40 tonight. I don't know, it'll be about 11 or midnight,
Yeah, that's fine.
but we could do that. And that'll probably set us up better for tomorrow, because we'll just have to set alarms early
Yeah.
and maybe be ready to leave early. That feels, oh my God. I can't handle that.
What's that?
Sam, right now he's just asleep. He's done. He's asleep on my arm. Hey, buddy. I can't stand this. This is too good.
I really enjoyed all the shoulder steeps he's done.
Oh my gosh,
He's just
yeah.
like done the route between the three of us. Like, oh, okay, this is for you. This
Yeah.
is for you.
Hey, buddy. I love you so much. Thanks for being so awesome. Yes, I know. And once you get out here east, it gets a little flatter too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the most it could be really picturesque if we can find a good foreground.
Lucio was saying
Yeah,
that
I was going to say, we had a couple.
the Gus front's got some striations to it. Lucio was saying.
Nice. Means we'll be seeing it soon.
I'm going to say that, that time Waltz and I were out chasing, we had a good view of that one tornado by Burbank.
2011.
Well, the Tushka day.
Oh yeah, Tushka. Yeah.
Whatever year that was.
Yeah. 2011. You sleep, buddy? Oh my God. The answer may be to just keep going east from here to Bartlesville, then south to Tulsa,
Oh, yeah.
and then southeast out of Tulsa,
Yeah, probably.
versus going back. We actually were close enough. It might be smarter to go back west and go south out of Ponca and over into Tulsa.
Oh.
Stop up here because we're going to lose visual of this thing, but if we don't. This is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam. Oh no, Sam.
Oh, no. Black and red and white puppies.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
All the
God.
colored chocolate milks you can have.
Oh
You can
no.
have chocolate milk, you can have vanilla milk, you can have strawberry milk.
At least I get out and stretch my legs.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I don't really see anything that I particularly want to photograph,
Yeah.
but a leg stretch wouldn't be bad.
Let's see if I know how to walk.
Oh, you think
And I need to get Sam out too.
you forgot how to do that? Is that yours or?
Yeah. All right, Sam. It's get out time. Second best time of the day. Oh, yeah, thanks. Let's get you out. Oh my gosh, what a shot of my leg. One sec, Sam.
Oh, come on. They were like, okay, we're running away.
Oh, because of our mini cow here. Look at that. Oh, Sam, you ruined the moment.
Sam, I need you to go use the potty, bud. Oh, video, 2 views. Yeah, well, HMIC. What more could you want if you're a cow, right?
Well, what actually happened there we go. So optimal.
Well, there's some of these some of the southern stuff. I've been looking at myself for like a working myself.
Yeah, Sullivan said that horse evaporated.
That sounds so strongly worded to me for them.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's what they said about up here too. They said it for most places. Well, there is enough here. There's some back.
yeah.
There's just not enough things to do. is he doing his business?
He has not done anything.
What's the business? You gotta have some business. Okay.
You gotta get some water before we leave. Don't forget. No. Wait. Okay. You're probably quite thirsty. Nice tower.
I wish. Okay.
Man, when you see a low-level jet like this,
Yeah.
just how these clouds are just racing.
I remember as a kid, some of the best severe days in Nebraska. You know, we wake
Yeah.
up in the morning and look east as the sun was coming up and then go level racing north. I didn't know what it was then, but I remember seeing it.
Hey, you see that motion, you're like, oh, that means something.
Yeah.
Hey, hold up. Boy. Oh, no. Come here. Let's get you buckled in. Drink a little bit. Great job. Okay. I'm gonna look at
The
the.
Osage language has its own alphabet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dying. It's getting smaller. It's taking on bad shape. Es muerte.
Sullivan says the stuff down south is evaporating. Of course, they're evaporating. So we didn't make any mistakes.
No mistakes. Let's just see. Where do we want to
Womp womp.
see if?
I feel bad.
Oh, so. Oh, yeah, okay. Baca isn't going to chase tomorrow then, huh?
No, he wasn't.
That's you that said womp womp.
Yeah, that was me.
I just noticed.
I just feel bad that Tim drove all the way up here for this.
Yeah, well, it happens. Happens to the best
Yeah,
of
I'm sure
us.
he's done it multiple times.
We've all done it. Okay, it's 3 hours to Salisaw, so we can do that.
Okay.
And they say just go. Is that a state highway there? Yeah, that goes down to Barnstall. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Head east on US 60.
But not using you.
I've been to Barnstable.
Well, that one's in Kansas now.
Yeah, it's evaporating too.
Yeah, I see that.
I actually want to do that with the cell phone. And we'll probably go find a spot to eat too.
Yeah.
Get something quick. I think I'd rather
Yeah,
get
the
that.
core's gone up just a little bit again on the bill.
And if we're at
small.
Salisaw, we have Van Buren and Salisaw in reach in terms of hotels. So
Oh, okay.
whatever you guys want to do.
Well,
We got to find a pet-friendly one, obviously, for
Yeah.
Those special
back
Titan
there.
of them all.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. We need a pet-friendly one.
Yeah, I'm happy. I don't know how we want to do hotels. Want to get 2 rooms, 3 rooms, 1 room? Probably at least 2 rooms.
Yeah.
No rooms, sleep outside.
no rooms. But yeah, we need to. I'm happy to pay whatever pet fees in whichever room I'm staying. I can't talk.
We know what you're saying.
My old speech impediment is coming back quickly. All right, well, it says go east. It says tolls, I don't care. It should be pallet pay. All right.
I don't understand how that dinosaur has been eastern at all.
Yeah,
Like, what are you doing, bud? Like, every once in a while, I was like, here's a whisper of some spin.
yeah. I think honestly, it never rooted at the surface, and since it didn't do that, they need to root at the surface to go east, turn east.
Yeah.
And if they don't, they're going to go with the mean wind, which was more northeast, and that's exactly what it did. And when they go with the mean wind, they're not really ingesting that much helicity because they're not getting as much helicity. So
They're ingesting enough. They're ingesting enough to have enough rotation to yield large hail.
Yeah, I mean, it's a perfect large hail scenario, but it doesn't create the low-level mesos for tornadoes. So
it's the same scenario that produces large hail, on long frontal storms.
yeah. Sam, it's almost need to get you dinner. We might have to do that at the hotel. You remember that. Dinner's gonna be a little late tonight. Yeah, this says Salisol at 11 or 10:30, so probably 11. So we could probably get to Van Buren by midnight, which would be fine because we can wake up at 8 a.m. easily, or 7 a.m. and easily make anything.
Yeah.
Watching the stream, thanks for watching. You're still hanging on with us. We're going to sign off here. We'll be chasing again tomorrow in Arkansas, so we'll see you there.